Hey, hi everyone. So welcome back to our another video. So today we're gonna present another use case before you in our existing case study that we are doing ongoing in this entire series. That's on the restaurant go on the platform. So what we discussed in the previous video is there will be an actor or a user who will be placing an order on the application. Okay, and that application can be another food delivery application from where we can communicate the orders to the restaurant platform itself. Now, here is what the restaurant platform looks cluttered in terms of different topics and the queue system getting integrated in between. So, we're gonna be discussing about a separate module altogether today that how you can order from the restaurant app itself or from the let's say restaurant while sitting on the restaurant itself. This case study that we discussed, or this scenario that we discussed in the previous video, that was more related to the food delivery application service. But there is another angle to our application is which is related to the restaurant or hotel owners individual platform as well, from where you can order as well, and at the same time that order will flow to their respective departments, be related to housekeeping or related to kitchen systems as well. Okay, so now we will be moving ahead to the another platform. So let's say you visit to a hotel or you visit to a restaurant and you go there and sit on the table. So on the table, or let's say you go to your room. So there is a QR code scanner on the table or wherever you are. Once you scan the QR code, so then you can get the menu list for the specific hotel or the restaurant. This is one angle of it. Now there can be the second angle of it as well. As this is a restaurant go on the go platform where the business drivers are, or probably the problem statement is there is large rush in the business or in the restaurants or in the hotels while you are going for the dinner or any of the meals, and because of that hustle and bustle and all that, it takes a lot of time for you or for the kitchen staff to prepare the order for you, which actually takes a lot of time. By the time you are sitting there, let's say for 30 to 45 minutes, it's quite annoying experience. And at the same time, till that entire time, that table on which you are sitting, that is also blocked ideally as well. Now another case is for example, if we give a platform to the user where he or she can order, probably let's say while they go on the go in the restaurant, they can order from the QR code scanner as well. They need not to wait for the waiter to come there and take their order as well. There can be other scenarios as well. For example, you are stepping out of your home, you know that you are going to this direction, so you can browse through the hotels or the restaurants of that side itself directly. Now there are two angles. One is ordering from the QR code that we're gonna be discussing today, and other one is when you are stepping out of your home and you need a delivery application from where you can order. So then there existing delivery application which we already discussed in the previous video that comes in handy. Now these are the solutions that we're gonna build as part of this case study. One is the delivery application. Okay, so this delivery application, what it'll have is it is like if you assume if you are from India, so then you would have seen the applications like Zomato or Swiggy. Those are basically delivery applications where you can browse through different restaurants and order your stuff and all that. Now we'll be using similar kind of model here, but the only thing is we'll not be we'll be advancing one more step there, where when whichever order you are placing on this application, that will be going directly to the restaurant system as well, which we started discussing in the last video. Probably we will come back to this architecture again after this QR code scanning capabilities. So we will come back to this solution again. So primarily there are two lines of businesses right now that we are discussing. One is through the mobile application with which you can order, and the order will directly flow to the delivery, or I would say the restaurant or hotel business. And secondly, you can order while you go there and sit over there, and via QR code scanner you can order the food as well. Now let's say you go there and sit on the table, or let's say you go in the room and sit on the table and you order the food from there. You scan that QR code with your camera or stuff. So then you get a definite URL where you land on after you get a specific URL. So let's say the user is here. User scans the QR code. User scans the QR code, and after scanning, user lands on a specific menu page for that restaurant or hotel or whatever. Okay. Now, this page can be in the mobile application or it can be in the web application. Now, this solution that we are targeting about, so we can build this as an entirely web application itself, where user can browse through entire experience on the web platform, be there on laptop or there on mobile. Now, as we are discussing this is as a QR code solution, so it has to be on mobile. So it can be either web or mobile app, both of them, provided what capabilities your platform is providing. Now, for assumption, we will start with the web application first, and then we'll gradually move to the nitty and gritties of mobile application, what all things we need to think on as a separate part. Now, let's say firstly you scan the QR code from your camera or any of the related mobile applications. It gives you a URL to you land onto the specific URL into your browser. Now, that URL is nothing but the menu page of that specific restaurant or hotel where you are sitting right now. Let's say you visit to any ABC restaurant, you scans the QR code, and you visit to that. I would say that menu page of that restaurant. Okay. Now there is another point here. Now, if you're sitting on the in the hotel or sitting on the restaurant, so every table will have its own QR code. Probably every table can have its own QR code also, or you can have a single QR code for entire restaurant. So you can punch in the table number and all that, but that is not a user friendly feature for a user. So that's why there is another case comes in. Each table in the restaurant should have its own QR code. So for example, I scanned a QR code here. So when I scanned the QR code, it landed on to the that specific page. That page will have a URL itself bounded to it. For example, it will have abc.com. Let me type in completely. abc.com/menu colon or sorry question mark your restaurant ID, blah blah, and table ID. Okay, so something like that. So these kind of parameters can come into play. After that, what will happen is you will choose your food, whichever food you want to order. You will put that into the cart, and you place your order. Add add the items and place the order. Now, while you place the order here at this point of time, no matter you are in the restaurant or you are in table or in hotel, so this order has to flow to your restaurant staff itself, or I would say your uh, kitchen staff ideally. So basically, you would put the data into the queue kind of stuff here, or I would say now this order has to flow to multiple systems. Now there is an admin system who is looking into the admin processes of this entire restaurant. Second is the kitchen system who is looking into the kitchen orders who are coming into specifically for kitchens itself. Then the third optional system, which can be for the waiters. Let's say you ordered your items, you are sitting now on table 01, you ordered some items. The order went to the admin system and the order went to your kitchen staff as well. Now, at the same time, the table 01 should have a specific waiter also allocated to you for your service as well. Okay. Now, what will happen is you put the data. Server will put the data in a topic. Okay, So from this topic there will be multiple queues subscribing to here. So there will be one queue here, and then I won't say actually queues, but multiple consumers, I would say. So you assume these to be multiple consumers, not the queues ideally. But whatever terminology fits in better for you to understand more, so that you can think of. So I would rather think rather consumers. So let's say the admin consumer or a queue, whichever thing you think is better for you. Then the second is the kitchen consumer. Third one is the optional one, which is the waiter consumer. Okay. Now these the admin also will come to know that this order has come for table 01. Kitchen staff will also will come to know that this order has come, and similarly for the waiter as well. He'll be allocated to waiter. Sorry, the table 01 and all that. Okay, so something like this will happen. Now, at the same time, admin or a kitchen staff has to accept that order as well, so that they send out a notification back to this user who has placed the order, so that he should be comfortable in knowing that his order is now addressed or something like that. Okay, so they will have to send back a notification. So for example, you placed an order, kitchen staff will receive that order that this is KOT 01 something something, and this is for table 01, and these are the details. Now once you accept the order, now here you can be the kitchen staff can be using the mobile application, or there can be a kiosk screen which will have its integrated mobile platform, and based on that they can accept or reject the order. Now there will be multiple options for the kitchen consumers. They can accept the order readily, which means that the order will be delivered to you in 10-15 minutes, or they can accept the order, let's say, such in a such a way that the order will be coming to you in 30 to 45 minutes and all that. So that way, kitchen or the admin people who will be whoever wants to be responsible for this requirement, they can be taking up this opportunity. And at the same time, the user who has placed the order, they will be getting the notification back. And after the notification they have got back, so they'll be assured that the food will arrive in so and so minutes. Now, after let's say kitchen has responded you back with 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, well, what will happen is, so kitchen attendant will actually send out a notification, another notification here. At that point of time, we will assign a waiter to it. So you see the waiter consumer here. So that will come only when the kitchen attendant has said that order is prepared now. Let's say KOT 01 is prepared now. It will send out a notification to this platform, or it will send out a notification back to this PubSub mechanism or topic system. Now, once this notification is received or an event is received here, so it will actually send out a, or this consumer will also consume that event. So initially, when you are placing an order, so there will be a topic called order placements, where all the orders will be placed and those will be coming to these admin or kitchen attendants. Now, after that, if kitchen attendant or admin attendants wants to communicate amongst them, so among their internal consumers, so then they can utilize some kind of internal queue. For example, in this case the kitchen attendant wants that the order is prepared now, so some of the waiters should come and pick up the order in next 2 minutes, let's say. So then there can be an internal topic system where they can send out event, let's say the food is prepared, or something related to that. So once that event is added into the topic, so the waiter consumer will always or will listen to this topic message, and they will actually acknowledge that message in their phone. So waiters will have their own mobile phones or something, or waiter attendant, or I would say the captain of that entire hotel will have its own application that this food is arrived now. Now so and so waiter, he or she can allocate to pick up the food as well. So this waiter consumer application can be with the captain of the restaurant premises. and this kitchen consumer can be with the kitchen attendant or kitchen head and that premises. So once the waiter consumer, or I would say the captain consumer, receives the event, so they'll actually assign one of their waiters to pick up the order and deliver that order to table 01. So that way the orders will be flowing in and all that. Now after, let's say, a user wants to place another order, or let's say they want to order some other thing in the menu, so they'll raise another order again by scanning the app and all that. The order will again flow to the kitchen, and kitchen will attend it, and then they will again send out an event that food is prepared. Then a captain will actually acknowledge and send out the required waiter for it. Okay, now let's say the closure of the bill. Now all these things which you are sending, so all these things are getting accumulated into the admin system as well. Sorry. Now let's say you have eaten the food. Now you want to basically, hmm, I would say, close your order. Let's say this is the final order and you want to order the bill and you want to pay for it. So then you will scan the QR code again, or I would say, let's say, not scanning it. Now, once you have scanned it, you landed onto a web application, and from there you ordered your food. You had your profile and all that information there. Now, when you are trying to order again, or let's say you are trying to close your food bill, you need not to scan your code again and again. You would go to your profile, and there will be an option called active meals going on. Active meals are nothing but wherever you are ordering the food, so that food is still in progress and you haven't closed the bill for it. So once you go to the active orders, so then there will be all the orders that you have placed in that entire your meal set, that will be shown there. Like you ordered some vegetable A, then some other breads and all that. So all that will be shown there. Now there will be an option to close the bill in that platform itself. So when you click on the close the bill, so then it will send a notification in another topic, or I would say there will be multiple topics that we have discussed about. So there will be another topic here which will be listening to those events. Let's say closure of bill. Now the closure of bill will go directly to admin consumer here. So admin consumer will see that yes, this user has requested for closure of bill. Okay, and after they receive the notification, they acknowledge that yes, this bill is acknowledged, and so they'll send another event out to this topic, and basically this there will be another I would say bill page displayed here to the user, from where which user can pay the bill as well. Okay, so this is another part which we have to explore in the next video as well. So as of now, we will keep this video short until this point, and we will explore all of these areas that we have discussed in the today's video, like the placement of the web part, and then all the topics that we have discussed about. So all that we will discuss in more detail in the next video as well. I hope you liked the video. So we will continue this entire journey in our next video as well. If you like our content, if you like the preparation, if you like the material that we are doing, so please like and share the video, and at the same time subscribe to our channel and encourage more enthusiasts on the similar software architecture design pattern to subscribe to our channel. We'll be bringing more content on the regular basis on this case study as well. And at the same time, we are planning to start a separate series for our audience, so that they can explore on a special topic every weekend, or probably let's say once or twice in a week. So that we are planning to do. We'll notify you that on which day we'll be publishing the videos around those topics. So those topics will be nothing but any of the latest trends that are having in the software architecture market. It can be related to AI, it can be related to web or mobile or cloud, or let's say blockchain or anything. So it can be related to any of that stuff. So please stay tuned for more similar stuff, and subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. I hope you like the content. In case you have any suggestions, please let us know. Thank you. Bye.